Hello and welcome to me in Italy. I'm sick. I'm very dizzy. Um, I just wanted to braid in my hair, but then um, mm, a friend called me who was here. Not in this apartment, but they're literally all of my friends. They're at a swimming pool right now. I couldn't join because I'm having one of my dizzy days. Which I've been having more, like at least like once a month now, maybe once every 2 weeks. It sucks. It sucks so much. And also at the same time I'm on my period, so I was stressing out about that already. Anyways, um, I also just wanted to braid in my hair, which I haven't exactly done a lot, like ever. So we're just why am I doing this? I want to do this because I'm bored as fuck. Because like for the past entire week, I've been surrounded by six friends. I'm the seventh one, and it's been always been bustling. It's always been brewing, because well we're in this house and literally there are not enough bedrooms. So, everybody shares a room. There are three bedrooms. Everybody shares one, like with two people, and then one guy he's literally in the living room. Like he has a bed against the corner there. This is the couch. This is the living room. Here's the kitchen. The kitchen is also small. We have it's like it's very cozy. It's very small, and also you can hear everything in the house. So it's been a busy. I should sit back down. It's been a it's been a busy couple of days. Like yeah. Um. Now I'm really dizzy, and I have been for the past 2 days. Not gonna lie. Like I started my period 2 days ago, which started my usual like, oh, I'm like in pain and stuff. Took some like medication. Honestly, after so little hours, like literally, I think it was two. Like it kicked in, and 2 hours passed, or it felt like an hour or something. I had pain again. Took codeine, which yeah helped with the pain, but then also like I mean the entire day I just felt dizzy. I was just laying on the couch, but at least there were people here. And I was honestly really upset at that because I want to go to the beach. I want to have fun. I want to get a tan. I want to get a tan. I barely have a tan now. And then yesterday we had a day in Rome because we have kind of like rest day in Rome, rest day, blah blah. Yesterday we did a day in Rome, and I was struggling to get through that. I'm surprised that I didn't pass out, honestly, because at several moments I truly was way too hot or like way too like dizzy. But we went to the Pantheon, loved it for like half an hour, and then I got too warm, and then I was like, ooh, if I move too much, I'm gonna pass out. Towards the end of the day, honestly, it was a lot more fine. But then I just got a lot. But then, well, no, and then we were walking through the gallery, absolutely beautiful. Um, but I was on my period, and I was wearing a white dress, and one thing leads to another. You can see it. And then I got very mad, just at life. We had a little dessert though, which was beautiful. Not yeah, well yeah, it was beautiful. It was really good. A little tiramisu pistachio. Because the place where we met all of these people existed yesterday for 1700 days. So we were like, okay, we want to have a little pastry, a little fun. I'm having a terrible time. Anyways, yeah, so yesterday was both absolutely fucking terrible, but also so fun because, well, I was in Rome with best friends. And when I got home, I was just so fed up with everything. And then I watched TikToks, I was fine. Hung out with my friends. Stains didn't get out of the red dress. Out of the white dress. Got fed up again. I was so annoyed. Had dinner. I know, I was just so upset. Because obviously it's a white dress and it's a really pretty dress. And there's stains in it. Anyways, then and then also like today, like my bestie. love her. But she's very excited about going to swimming pools. And for like the past, things happened. So for literally the past 3 days, I've been wanting to just chat with her, just one-on-one. But then I got severely sick, so I couldn't. Brain was not working. And so she also was like, yeah, well, I mean, obviously I really want you to go. And I was like, yeah, I was honestly, I was just stressing out about fucking everything. So I was like, can I just stay home? And we're like, yeah. My friend just called me because they want to get kebab as dinner. I was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, does that include me, or am I gonna eat a piece of bread again for dinner? Because then I am gonna cry. And then I was like, oh, is it fun? Because we looked up Google reviews and it sucked ass. Turns out it's fun. This is literally happened 2 minutes before I wanted to start a video, and then she called, so then it happened 6 minutes ago now. Now I'm having an even more miserable time, and the fucking fridge makes sounds, and I'm having a miserable fucking time. And I'm too dizzy to go out. I'm just stuck to this couch, and it's so boring, but I'm in Italy. I'm so bored, because I've been surrounded by my friends the entire time. But, and like, I would really love to, like, go outside, maybe sit by the beach, like, ride a little, and do a little thing, maybe go down to the pastry shop, but I'm too dizzy to trust myself to go out. And all of my friends are more than an hour away and have their phones in lockers. So even if I would have fucking fallen down the stairs and bled to death, there's nobody that I could call. Ain't that fun? I'm stuck in the house and I'm having fun. Usually, FOMO doesn't really get to me. But today it does, because it fucking sucks ass. I'm so bored. I really wanted to go. I didn't really want to go this morning because I was in pain. I was so dizzy, and I'm still dizzy. I would have been like, oh, I would have felt terrible. But now I really want to go. And now it's like 3 p.m. So like, obviously can't even visit anymore. I'm just so upset right now. It's what I don't tell you about going on vacation. This is what I'm also like guilty of, because like I am very aware of like everything that was on Instagram. Oh, it looks so pretty, it looks so beautiful, it looks so much fun, and like I look so smiley, and I love the pictures, and like so pretty, and like wow, I'm seeing so much stuff. Like yeah, and every other thing, like I'm smiling, and then I took pictures of my friends like kind of sitting on the ground, and I was like, I shouldn't do this too much, like getting up and down, because I'm gonna die. Yeah, you don't have pictures of that. You don't have pictures of me laying here on the couch, not being able to move. Like right now I'm doing a little bit better, but before this, the only time when I would feel okay was if I laid down and didn't move. You know how hard that is for me? Oh my god, I want to do things. I hate not doing anything. I hate it. And like my friends very kindly were like, you want my laptop? You want like my login codes for like Netflix and stuff? I'm like, yeah, sure. I cannot even log into his laptop. So the only thing I'm stuck with is watching Instagram Reels and TikToks. And listening to the fuck ass refrigerator. I'm going insane. And I do not know how to help my dizzy spells. So we don't want to go out and just like sit there and like do a little thing. But at the same time, let me check the weather for a hot second. You know, the weather. I shouldn't actually show where I am, I guess. It always takes a bit. My phone is very slow. It's 29 degrees and it feels like 32. Amazing. Which means that even if I would go out, I would just overheat in the sun. There's some things that I could wear, but I'm too afraid to get catcalled. Because I'm a woman alone. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna drink an entire bottle of water, refill it. I even have a fuck-ass tote bag because I gave my friend mine. I wish I would have taken 2 bottles of water with me to go somewhere outside. I wanted to. Oh my god, wait! I should show you finally the top. If I finished sewing this top right before vacation, I still need to sew like the little strings like in there. I'm realizing that I could wear this in Rome tomorrow actually. Because we only have shopping planned. Anyways. But it might be a little bit warm because honestly I didn't research the fabric, so I was just like, you know what? Sounds fun. Also it's very stiff fabric, so like it's straight, which is not great when it comes to having boobs. Anyways, also a little notebook, and I what's it called? A little notebook with like sketches, like my friends. I made my friends sketch in, because 3 of them always have sketchbook and I was like, draw in it. I'm like, alrighty. So I did that the same. Sketches from a live band that we saw. Notes from a story inspiration. That's actually what I want to go out. Then a building I saw past the road in the train, which is a very artsy rendition, I would say. Friend who called me. The one that I've talked about before in these videos. I'm gonna say this on YouTube. It's the station, it's the sea. She wrote her name. Wait, I shouldn't show her name. Anyways, then we made a bingo of I don't have anybody else to talk to, so like now I'm gonna talk to you. Anyways, we made a bingo of all of our days in Rome. Am I keeping up with this? No. Anyways, we have obnoxious Americans. We find every American obnoxious, so checked off. Being pushed obnoxiously hard. Haven't heard that one. Hate crime. So one of us did get hate crime, but it was here, and it was before we made the bingo. So debatable, not fun. Missing a stop. Haven't happened yet. Group of tourists with selfie sticks. We saw a selfie stick yesterday at the Trevi Fountain. People standing in the way of the escalator / lift. I think we have done that. Someone standing way too close. I don't see any touristy stuff like the Trevi Fountain. Ooh. We got lost. We've definitely gone the wrong direction, but we haven't gone this shit. Oh, you speak English? Said to us. Hasn't happened yet. Get scammed at a tourist place. I think we're a little bit too touristy to realize what is actually a tourist place, but we might have had. Socks and sandals. Someone else needs to be. Plus bonus points if they're German. I think we have seen the sock and sandals, and otherwise, the German of our group. I think Tom. I think one of us sometimes wears sock and sandals. Someone mentions hard pasta. This has happened yesterday twice by 2 separate people that didn't even sit close to each other. And also they didn't know that this one was written down. They were like, oh, this pasta is really hard. And I started laughing and like, the friend, she was like, That's not. I'm not complaining. It's like, and I was like, no. I'm laughing about something completely different. Um, sunburn. Us. I think we get sunburned. Hasn't happened yet. Annoying English tourists. I think we find every English tourist annoying. Spot a rat. Hasn't happened yet. Shirt with American or Union Jack flag, or a I love Roma flag. Or like I love Roma. The I love Roma has happened. We hear British, Dutch, German. Happens way too much. Very jarring. We see someone trip. Actually, yeah, oh my god, we saw somebody fall down yesterday. Poor woman. Service worker doesn't know English. I don't think that has happened yet. I have to get my steps in. I have said that now way too many times, but that was after the bingo. We haven't heard anybody like a stranger say it yet. Stranger wears inappropriate clothing. Doesn't count for this beach town because it's a beach town. Also, I don't think I've seen it yet because usually we're at places where you need to cover up because of church. We take 4 Fantastic Four pictures. We have taken way more than that. We keep on. I don't know, like, because Fantastic Four came out and like one of the posters has like the guy doing like this, and then one of us here was like Fantastic Four, and now we keep on doing it with every single time we mention 4. It's like 4, and we keep taking pictures of that, and it's really funny. Someone thinks we're American. Yeah, that has happened. Amazing. And then here I wrote down fun facts about the Pantheon. I only managed to write down all of this and only about the Pantheon. I want to do it about everything, but then I did this while on the day that I was like severely sick, so this was the only thing I could muster up. But yesterday I did still. I still gave. I was still giving. And then this is the same friend as earlier who were drawing in my sketchbook. This is the one where I think we went past the house. That I should, like I was talking about, like, oh yeah, no, I drew it on the phone, really cool. And then we went past the house and it was like, oh, that's like a cool house. And I was like, yeah, that's a house. And then later on, yesterday, on the way back, she took a picture of it. Actually, I haven't seen this yet. And then I think I was sleeping, kind of, and then she drew this. Are we talking? No, I think at some point I fell asleep. And then she made this, which is Farmer's House by the Hill, Rusty Industrial Storage, and Overgrown House. That's it. I've been doing a lot. I wanted to make more scenery stuff, but I haven't had the chance to, and I want to use it also to write down things for my story because I've been getting a lot of inspiration. A lot of feelings have happened. Okay, so I think somewhere in this time I did mention that there was one weekend where I hooked up with one of the girls here. We met for the first time in 2022, like on vacation, like in real life. And then turns out we both had crushes on each other at the same time, which got revealed last summer when we were both dating somebody else. And then in autumn, we both broke up with our partners. Like we both went to breakups. And then in like the winter, we were seeing quite a bit, and like staying up like really late. And then she came over in March with some others also of like this group. Not everybody, but some. But she came a couple of days earlier, and then we had 8 tequila shots each. There was a truth there. Then we kissed, and then we were kind of something for a weekend, and it was really fun. However, I was crashing out about a lot of things. I was going through it. So then I think 2 weeks later I was like, I cannot do this. I cannot be romantically involved with anybody. And also I think it will take me over like a year. So yeah, that severely hurt her. And I was like, fuck. And then I fell and I started drowning girls. Haha, yay, woohoo. And then we called about it, I think somewhere in June, because I was a bit worried about this vacation as well. And then, that was a confronting conversation, of course. And then here, well, it was a little bit awkward in the first couple of days, but then like it went smoother. And then I'm like, God. Yeah, so 4 days ago, like on the day, like one day before I got sick, or 2 days before I got sick. I think it was 2 days before I got sick. We after dinner we just like went to the harbor and like we just kind of stood there and it was really nice when first talking, and then I opened a conversation about it, which was a difficult conversation because she still likes me. She's very heartbroken. So I made her cry. And yeah, I think she just wanted to know if it meant something to me, and like, God. She makes me go insane. She just doesn't know it, and she shouldn't. Because I like, okay, so let me clear it up. I don't think, like, I am not good for a relationship right now, like at all. I've realized that in writing in my diary, like the day after, that I kind of just I hate myself for a lot of choices that I made this past year. I hate myself too much to be in a relationship. Like I didn't realize that. I don't know. But so I would just self-sabotage. I would just ruin it, and also just like I think I would ruin it with her, and I don't want to hurt her, and like we live so far away. There's just so many things why I cannot date her. It's just every single time when I see her in real life. Every single time. Every single time when I see her in real life. I just start crushing on her again. And like we don't see each other that often. But just every single time when I see her. I do not know what it is. I do not know what it is. But every single time when I see her in real life. I go insane. Anyways, but she I think probably thought it didn't mean anything to me for a very long time. And then she also was like, yeah, like did it mean something or it was just for attention? And I was like, can I say both? Because obviously it meant something to me. But at the same time, like I did want attention because like attention feels good, but I wanted it specifically from her. But it did mean something. And yeah, at some point, and like she cried, so it was like comforting and like physical, and then we were holding hands. Like I think she said like, yeah, I mean I can still give you that attention if you want, and I was like, no, because that's really unfair to you. Because I would just lead her on, and so unfair to her. But oh my god, the entire time that we were standing there, even beforehand, I just wanted her to like pull my hair and like kiss me. Get it together. So I hope there's no listening to voices here. Anyways, so that's it. No, that's not it. But obviously I am not going to tell her, because then like how the fuck do I explain like, yeah, I do not want to officially date you. But at the same time, every single time when I look at you and there's like a coach, I'm like, I just want to. I'm pulling this face because I'm going through it. Yeah, and then we were holding hands, and obviously, I was like, I was just dying. Because that's just like every single time, you know, touch you, like when I look at you, like we look eyes, like I feel it and stuff, and I was like, you know, that's fair. And then when we were holding hands, I was like, I was feeling stuff, and I was like, fuck, in my head. So then I said again, like, trust me, it did mean something to me. That does mean something to me. It still does. And then the next day, well, she was really sad. But we were still hanging out. So it was a little bit weird day. And I also felt just kind of really guilty. It was really weird. But then I got really sick. When I'm sick, I don't think things through. So then we kept on sitting each other and like just like casually touching like sides and stuff, things, like making stupid jokes, and just oh my god, I don't know why this happened. happens every single time when I see her. Every single time. Like, oh my god. I'm realizing my thing is portable. Because I need to pull out the diary, babes. I need to pull out the diary. I just need to find the diary first. This is my room, by the way. I'm sharing it with my bestie, obviously. Oh, that's also another thing why I could not date her. Because we obviously be going for these vacations. I cannot do that to my bestie. She has not had a relationship ever. And two others of the vacation are now dating, actually. They revealed that to us on this vacation. The other two have partners back home. So it's just 3 people here out of the 7 that are single. 2 of them are definitely crushing on each other. How does not everybody hate me here? I'm so surprised. Anyways, so this is my lovely little diary, and like I started using it in August 2022, which is 2 years ago. Like I stopped writing a lot when I was happy, or like when I was living with my ex. And so timeline 2022, we went on vacation with this group, these exact same 7 people for the first time for like a couple of days. Then in 2023, we went with the same people except Gertie. Let's just call her German Gertie, because, well, she's from Germany. She didn't go, and instead, like, our other friend, also from Germany, went. Because he was supposed to join the other year, but he was, I think, too scared. And then afterwards, the German guy didn't join anymore, because, I don't know, he got a partner or something. And then in 2024, and now in 2025, we're with the original 7 again, with like German Gertie. So I've seen her in 2022, 2024, and twice in 2025, which is this year. And this is not, like, I don't have what I wrote down in 2022, but it was, I don't know, just like an innocent crush. I was being like, oh my god. She like pulled the hair out of my face when we were like swimming, and I was like, and I asked for it, and like, and then we made eye contact, like, oh my god, because I was 20 back then, and then like innocent crush, but then I think she downloaded Tinder on that vacation, and then she met her girlfriend, or like now her ex-girlfriend, on that. So in this diary as well, I talk about that. Because, okay, now this is almost exactly a year ago, August 18, 2024, I figure out that she liked me at the same time as that I liked her, like 2 years ago. Because we have this whole diagram of like everybody with crushes, so then like we revealed that, or like I revealed finally to her, like, oh, you know, I had a crush on you back then, and she was like, what? I thought you were just being nice, like, you put your legs over me, and I was like, well, I was drunk, but like, yeah. And then I think it took her like 10 minutes, or like 15 minutes to like gather thoughts, or like towards the end, and she was like, well, something is incomplete, and she was like, I was such a crush on you back then. I was like, oh my god. And it made me go insane, but like both of us are partners, so it made me feel even more insane and very guilty, and I think that's when I started hating myself. Yay! I started hating myself for having feelings and compliment things about things. Anyway, so that's its diary entry. I hear the door. I'm gonna pause. Okay, I'm back. I thought people were coming home. That's wrong. They did text me though, which giving nothing. Well, I mean, it's gonna be home so late. I'm gonna be so bored. Sorry. Anyways, back to my diary entry. I didn't even start reading this aloud. My god. Anyways, so I think I don't remember. So anyways, diary entry of August 18. I do not remember what I was saying. I'm afflicted by the not knowing. I'm addicted to the if only. A German girlie liked me back in 2022, at the same time as I liked her. She said that she thought I was way out of her league, and that it was just nice. My only reasoning for not dating her was that she lives in Germany, and that she got a girlfriend. I don't know, maybe it's for the better. I don't want to change the entire friendship dynamics again by dating someone. Dave onlys just kill me. I really wondered and went way too far with the fact that she's so nice to me. I'm a favorite of this group. A couple of days ago I was almost sleeping and she still picked me first for a Nerfgun bottle. Spoiler alert, it almost gave me a panic attack. But she made sure to tell me I could stop at any time. I should stop thinking so much. We both have partners. I love my ex. But I'll never be satisfied. Hamilton hit it a bit too hard with that line. Up and flow, up and flow, up and flow. Kinda glad to have some space from him. To be my own person. To be Saul. I also hate myself for all of this. I'm afflicted by that if only. August 20th, 2024. This is the last day of the vacation in France. I'm kinda going insane. Partly due to boredom and the inevitable sadness of leaving. Partially because the friend wants to have a conversation. And mostly due to if only. Out of her league, I don't get why. So many people have crushed on me. I'm nice and helpful, but I'm not that special or interesting. Half the people I dated or liked me started dating much cooler people after me. Dyed hair, piercings, alt. I'm so too normal compared to them. Did they find me boring sometimes? Insecurities, I guess. My thoughts are drifting me insane. She touched me on my knee while apologizing for bumping into it 2 days ago. We got drunk and half-play fought while laughing. My arm was behind her back on public transport. I think she hugged me tightly 2 years ago. I want to kill myself lightheartedly. She's direct, sometimes mean and angry, lives too far away and I barely know how to talk to her. But when I do, it's nice and soft. Her smile is so nice. I know this will fade once I'm back home. I'll be with my ex and I'll be happy. I'm just worried that I'll feel like this every vacation. I'm worried that I don't love him enough. Maybe it's an out of sight, out of mind thing. Because when I send him a voice message, I'm so happy. But he's not in his friend group. I won't see him for 4.5 months soon. What if I'm just not made for a relationship? I was so in love with him and hungry. I want to stay here forever. In this little bubble in France with my best friends. Not deal with the real world and all my complicated feelings. Scared of My Guitar by Olivia Rodrigo. She told me putting her legs over hers 2 years ago was just being nice. Maybe it was. Tom said that I had literal hard eyes. I hope I don't have them now. Somehow Tom always knows when someone likes me. He told me that 2 years ago Eos must like me as well. I didn't believe him. He was right. I want to read my old diary back of then, to see how I was, all the little details I have forgotten, all the little details I'm not allowing myself to think about. Why do I need to be so complicated? I hate being so tormented over this. I don't want to ruin my entire life. August 21st, 2024. We're going further and further away from Toulouse. I'm sad. I miss the 3 friends. The other ones are playing D&D right now around me. I don't want to go home. My home is with them. We said goodbye first to E at 9:20 a.m. It was rushed and we're all stressed. The Brits forgot their bag of snacks. When I hugged goodbye to E, we both had this smile that I can replicate, just not describe. It's sad, but it'll be a right smile. Hey, I'll miss you smile. A smile that said so much more. We hugged tightly. Maybe I let it go too fast. The Brits turned us to the station already. We left A all alone. If that was me, I would have bawled my eyes out. To be fair, I would have done it regardless if the travel exam sport wasn't so stressful. We said goodbye to the Brits on the station. I might see them in England. England still stressed me out, by the way. So I was less sad. We also saw them again at the station after a couple of minutes later. It was quite funny. Too bad we needed to rush through the trains. The Brits were already texting in their group chat. I want to tell everything again from this vacation. From the extremely long first day to the 5-minute holidays, nerve-gun battle, drunk presentation night in all the gardens. The late dinners and the egg breakfast. Next year we'll go to Italy. I will stay there for 2 weeks. Everyone agrees. I cannot wait. I would spend all my time with them. I love them so much. There's a diary entry in between this, but I'm not gonna read this. I'm only gonna read the things related to A. E. A. I don't know. August 26th, 2024. T posted group pictures of this vacation on Instagram. I'm next to E in every single one. I hope our partners won't see or notice that. I hung out with my ex yesterday. We talked about being friends with exes. He said you could always tell if there's still chemistry between two people. There's none between me and Tom. There's definitely between me and E. It kills me. Everything about this kills me. I wonder how he feels, or if I'm just over dramatic and weird. She chose me for first in a Nerfgun battle while I was falling asleep. If she was stuck in an empty room for 24 hours with one other version of this vacation, it would be me. One of the last nights we sat down arm to each other, even when one of us moved. Half the couch was empty. When she laughed, she was always looking me in the eyes. The internet says it's a sign of liking someone. It kills me. Every time I brought it up to T, she said that he had a partner, and so do I. So it shouldn't matter. Nothing would happen. We have partners. We live too far away. I don't want to mess up this friend group, etc., etc., etc. And still, I know this kills me so much because I know that's not over yet. That there's that chemistry. I just hope I won't ruin my life. Every time I go on vacation with her, I'm stupid enough to do so. Oh my god, I am! I think I also just want to read out my diary entry, like the last one that I wrote. Because, well, it's the only one that I wrote here on vacation, and I wrote a lot, so I think it's good. August 16, 2025. The smell of smoking surrounds for so long. I'm starting to hate smoke and people smoking, especially those who have been romantically involved with. They will always stop when they're happy with me, and they will always start when it goes bad. The smell of their smoke and the honey of my guilt. Everyone can tell me it's not my fault. It's their choice. But if I'm the cause, I am the cause. Their fucked up habit lays on my shoulders. Funnily enough, it makes me want to start smoking. I feel like exploding. I'm in Italy right now. It's been so nice, so fun. I haven't been this happy in months, but I feel like exploding. We're in a small apartment. T's in her room because she's tired. Everyone else in the living room is also in Fark's room. So I'm writing in the kitchen table, which is 0.5 meters away from the couch. It's one room. I feel like exploding. I can't escape people here or my own feelings. I can only drown in my guilt and try to write it all out, but I'm too scared to actually write down anything. Can't believe I'm panic writing a spy relief. Can't believe I'm writing at the beginning of a panic attack because I can't be alone to out it. At least in France I could physically hide away in the house and nobody barely hearing a thing. Here I physically need to confront it. I'm trying not to mentally do it as well. Bottle it away. Sometimes I think it's easier if everyone hated me. For all the hurt I caused others. For all the stupid choices I made which led to hurting people, which I knew would hurt people. I'm realizing I've been hating myself for it. The honey of guilt is closely related to the sort of self-hating. I always want people to confirm what you're thinking. I want them to hate me because I hate myself over it all. And I know they won't. None of my friends here would hate me, and I also don't get why. I've been hating myself for all of my feelings and my choices for the past year, which then probably didn't help any of my other stupid choices this year. And man, I condone all of my romantic things of the past year, but I don't think I want to admit how much it all means to me. I can tell myself and everyone that I'm only upset at V because he told me he'd bring chai from India and then didn't. I'm upset because he lied to me. He made me feel stupid for ever thinking he cared that much about me. I've been holding my guard up ever since. I'm still so mad at my ex for moving on so quickly. 2 weeks and now you're happy for the first time in a year? Why? Why would you then even be with me if I didn't make you that happy? I'm so mad at that. He's such a fucking coward. I'm so annoyed at R because he's never fucking clear what he actually wants and feels. The only thing he does is confuse because he doesn't want to be reminded of the truth that I don't want him. He will get hurt over and over. I'm hurt at E. She's sitting at the dining table as well, across from me. Assumes such things that one weekend in March didn't mean anything to me. It does. I don't sleep with anybody. I don't do any of the things with anybody. And yeah, I get why she would spiral into that. But I am a terrible girlfriend. I would only ruin us. We would be terrible for each other. But it still means something to me. The eye contact, the jokes, the brushing of the hands, it makes me go insane. But I can't be with her. I'm going to explode. We talked yesterday night at the harbor. Flying a bit, sea crashing in the sea, storm in the distance. It was a nice moment. But I had to ask. I had to talk. Now I fear I made it worse. She'll say that I won't, of course, but she isn't that good at hiding her feelings. We were standing there and I thought I wished she would push my hair away and kiss me. Instead I made her cry. Instead she told me she could give me all the attention. And I told her no, because that wouldn't be fair. I would make promises that I couldn't keep. I'm going to say it. I'll try to distract myself again. It's my diary entry. This diary entry was started by Ian and Tom going to the balcony to smoke. Smoke and guilt, cigarettes and honey. What a poem. I've been talking to myself for 40 minutes now. I do like how I read out loud my diary entries. It makes it sound so poetic. Also, it was Frog's birthday. I'm also, by the way, 22 right now. I should drink a whole bottle of water and then go to the beach. Because it literally, I don't think it will be till like 8 till they're back. I'm so bored. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This did help. Okay, bye bye.